Hello everyone, it's Birdie here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little closer. There we go. I wanted to do a flip through. I have been on the roll with my slow stitch covers. I'm just going to start out with this one because it's in my hand. I don't even have this bound together yet, but I'm going to put this on my Etsy shop because I already have two slow stitch needle books, and I don't need another one. I just got to say, Amy, you're attached. Let go. Let somebody else enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and bind this one, hook the pages together, and I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop. I've just got the pages laying out right now. It's a little slow stitched book that I've created using some felt pages on the inside. It's a place to put your needles and stuff that you're using that you want to grab, stick in your purse or whatever, and go to a doctor's appointment or whatever. I made a little scissor pouch here that you can sit and do some slow stitching while you're waiting on a doctor's visit or whatever. It's just a scrappy little used scraps of felt, used scraps of material, and put this together. I made a little pocket back here to put little material and scripts and scraps that you might want to tuck in and take with you. And I'm going to attach it into this cover, and this will be in my Etsy shop for $25. Then these are already in my Etsy shop. I believe these are 28. I've got little dingle dangles on them. This is the front cover, back cover. I have slow stitched each one, just, playing. This is the inside. Instead of holding it up, I need to zoom in more. There we go. I've got some little extra, doodads, pockets and tags and envelopes and stuff that you can use while you're creating inside of it. This is a naked junk journal. Let me see what size it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 5x5, but let's just make sure. Yeah, it's about a 5x5 book, and it's naked. That means I just put the pages together in there, and you go in and create and make it your own. Do what you want. This one has 2 signatures. No, it has 3. 3 signatures, and I usually put 7 pages and then fold it over. Gives it 28 working surfaces for you to play on in each signature. So that's about 72 working surfaces if I'm remembering the math right. It's got vintage papers, some vellum, old book pages, coffee dyed papers, scrappy papers, old wallpaper, just all kinds of old vintage pages that I have gotten. And every one of these will be similar. They're all going to have old papers in them. I'm trying to hurry and get through this so we can get on to the next one. Just, old stuff that I pick up at estate sales. This used to be like an embroidered table cover. There's that one. All of these that I'm showing you, I believe, are $28. I'm not sure. Go in and look on my page, on my Etsy page. I will put the link to my Etsy shop down in my description of this video if you want to go look and see what I've got put on there. I've already sold 2 of them. This is the front. This is the back. I have so much fun sitting with husband watching TV at night and just slow stitching, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I have found I love putting the journals together, but I don't necessarily need the journals. I have a whole cupboard full that I'm still working on, so I just end up putting them together into a little book and decided, you know what, I've got to sell these. I've got to get rid of them. I had 8 or 9 of them, I think, stacked up. Anyway, there it is. More naked pages in that one. This one here, I really had a hard time. I really wanted to keep it. But I can't keep them all, so. It's got an old piece of jewelry on here, and my arthritic hands are not opening it up very well. If I get it open, I'm not going to shut it. There we go. Cute little button on there as the closure. A little packet of goodies for you to create and play with in here. Pocket you can glue in wherever you want it while you're playing. I think this one only has one signature. So pockets in there. Pocket in there. Some of my doodle paper that I've done. Just old vintage papers for you to play on. It's the back cover. It's got little dingle dangles, dingle balls, and that is the back. That's that one. I didn't tell you what that one measured. Those other two were 5x5s. This one is a 5.5 by 6. This one's about a 5 by 7. This is the front. I made a little tassel on this one and added some dingle dangles. Got a little pocket in the front using my friend Kay's old pillow she gave me. This used to be a dress that I had made out of a tablecloth. Old vintage. This is from 1934. I feel like I've already shown this one to you. If I did, I'm sorry. In another video, I feel like I've already shown it. Anyway, all kinds of places for you to play, create, and just have fun. One of my, I call it an Inco print, but it's not. I used a stencil and spray inks. Well, I just tore that open. That was smart of me. That was actually meant to be a pocket. So let's make that look more like a pocket. Let's give it a notch. And let's glue these sides down. There we go. There's a pocket. And a pocket in the back. There's that one. Okay, this one is a little different shape. You know, sometimes I just make, I just grab a piece of material that looks like something I want to sew on, and I never pay attention to the size. So what I do is I just build my pages around whatever scrap material I just sewed on. So nothing is like probably normal. This is 7.5 by 5.5. This is the front. This is the back. I was just in the mood to put long strips on there. It's got some dingle balls. I've got all your little goodies up here in the front pocket for you to play with, add into your journal. All of these are naked. I tend to want to decorate them completely for you, and I decided this time I've got to let people, what is going on down here? I've got to let people, you know, have room to play on their own. I can't do everything. So these are just a bunch of papers, you know, yada yada. It's an old envelope. There's a pocket you can decorate and put a tag in. There's an old report card from 1968. This is a little pocket. I've just stuffed it full of stuff here. This one's one signature. Aw. Somebody's marriage license. Didn't know. I ripped off the date, I guess. More goodies for you to play with. 1975 report card. There's that one. And this one here is just a little scrippy, scrappy one. I just took scrap material and sewed the scraps material together on my sewing machine, made like a master board out of them, and then thought, well, that would make a cute little book cover. This one is 4.5 by 5. Some little goodies. This one looks like it's a 3 signature. What do we call this? Is this, it's not eco printing. When I coffee dye something and lay like a stencil or a placemat over it in the sun and it makes a pattern, what's that called? Is it just coffee dyed? Anyway, that's what that is. This is a pocket. This is a napkin. I've decoupaged on there. This is from one of those rugs you get at Five Below, those woven rugs. I just take them apart and love using the material strips out of them. I think everybody uses those. It's a little pocket with a little notepad in it, an old paper bag here. Another little pocket. It's got some cute papers in it. Cute papers. Painty papers. Lots of painty papers in that one. There's that. And here's this one I used. I made a little heart on it. I think I got this idea from Janet Nash. And then, no, I got this from Maria on Whimsical Gardens Art Studios. Yeah, I got this idea from Maria. That's the front, that's the back. You know, just more stuff, more fun pages to create on. One more. This is one of my favorites too. I kind of wanted to keep it. Had this cute little brooch that had some broken jewelry, so I just beaded all around it and sewed the whole brooch on. I thought it was adorable. There's the back. This one measures about 4.5 by 5.5 or 6. There's your little goodies to play with. Look at all this fun stuff. You guys rush right on over to that Etsy shop and grab you one up today. I mean, these would make great Christmas gifts. 1969. These would make great gifts for yourself. This was a tea bag envelope that I just turned into a pocket. 1923. Is that paperwork? This is old piano player paper. This got some cute little ruffles and stuff down the sides. There we go. So that is the walkthrough of what I have been doing lately. And I've got them on my Etsy shop. I will see if I can figure out how to link that below. You know, it's like every time I do this, it's like a whole new time of learning. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye from Birdie.